But just like America, where there are many parties, but we can always see the Democrat and Republican, just as we see also in England. Now, so SLPP and APC, then a saloon. But when it comes to APC, the young criticism always can go out of hands. And like where we talk, if for be constructive criticisms rather than for just the criticize. One thing where you need for knowing that once you're in opposition, you criticism for be based like somebody in opposition, not to like somebody who wants to take decisions and as if you're in power. No.
Is that what the APC is doing now?
That's what they are doing, because by all indication,
so.
If you go say Edmond Alpha, where constitutionally don't be elected, appointed for serve, you say you know like one thing. Let me tell you the risk where they play with. One, now a risk for tell the people in this country say we lost the election because the commissioner where them be put now in fact don't go work, we will not agree. That is a risk, because we don't want to see such a situation happen. And the other thing,
it is bound for happen, because we don't hear it from the honorable member of parliament who they lead the APC in a parliament, from Abdul Kagbo. We say the APC would think say the elections, if you not go in favor in 2028, it's been rigged. If it's Edmond Alpha where they lead the elections.
Now I'm thinking
so for
committed treason. Nobody no go wish for go to that, because let me tell you one thing about law. If you not hold you now, it will hold you in the future. So that one is clear. Waiting Abdul Kabo they do so now, what we call reasoning with pity. The one lay then sympathize with them for make a decision. And let me say, okay, for fun's sake, we remove Edmond Alpha now, we put Umar Parantarawali as the commissioner.
So now Kebo remove him?
No, let's say now make I tell you say for fun's sake. For now, it not go happen because the constitution make them very clear the conditionalities where they make. Once we do them, absolutely when I go see the one that we get interest and we go send them into what we call the delegate conference. Usai the 1,000 plus delegates will decide who becomes our next flag bearer.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Abdul M. Lansana, former MP of the SLPP, and Honorable Umfasuri Beshe Koroma. We also join with via phone. Up next, we'll get sports, entertainment, and the review of the biggest stories from over the weekend with Marion Precious George. Also want to wish a very happy birthday to the manager of Epic Radio, Madam Theresa Thomas. Congratulations on your new age. May God continue for rise, elevate you in your future endeavors them. Wishing you more success, good health, and countless blessings ahead. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Take care.
In green, white, and blue, the coats of arm and the national anthem. If you can remember, in those days, the shilling and the pence, so God now be fine them. Street lights can make the city bright, even if not netty, they look like Santem. Blessed with natural resources, musicians get golden voices. Footballers with the 1-2 passes, no other salon we no get man past this. Day and we they represent the land of joy and happiness. The green, the white, and the blue, the Lion Mountain, the land that we love.
Now we there, now we there, now we there, representing the Lion Mountain. Now we there, now we there.
Alright, a very good morning to the first edition of Sport Update inside the Epic Morning Show for this week. And made make it chill this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Inside Sport Update this morning, Manchester City now sits just 3 points behind leaders Arsenal, then still gets one game for play. So Man City currently gets 67 points, while Arsenal gets 70 points. And Arsenal get 37 goals, Man City get 36 goals. On Wednesday, Man City will play against Burnley. A win for Man City go make the level on points with Arsenal, and determined on the win where they get, they might overtake Arsenal. But from England, we go to Germany. Bayern Munich will win the 35th Bundesliga title, dominating the championship again. So Bayern Munich will win the title 13 times in the last 14 years. They've won it 13 times, so that's a very good one for them. Heartbreaking news for Bayern Munich player Serge Gnabry, as he go miss the 2026 World Cup due to injury. He go be out for 3 to 4 months. Wow, it's so sad, it's so devastating. Get well soon, Saji Nabri. Away from that one, Coventry don't secure historic promotion to the English Premier League after 25 years. Where Coventry missed the league. The last time they played the Premier League was in 2001. Now they don't return back. Frank Lampard taking the team back to the championship as he been set historic performance. He finished 9 out of 100 swimmers and female swimmers now England and Great Britain, and that is an historic one not only for Haley but for the entire Sierra Leone aquatic. And also let's go quickly to the coach of the month and the player of the month. Nominees are available. For coach of the month we get coach Alaji Foye from Bo Rangers. He's been nominated. Star Sports coach Amadou Karim been nominated. Patrick Bangwa Oledonians coach been nominated, and Musa Jallo winner Yellow Man also been nominated. And finally, player of the month nominees for the month of March, we get Dominic Carbo from Mighty Blackpool. We get Randy Michael George from Wilberforce striker. We get Mohamed Fofana fastest from Mr. Lions. We also get Innocent E. Udok, a Nigerian who play for Lions. Also, we get Mohamed Bangwa from Bantal, and finally Abu Kome. That's all in the Sport Update basket this morning. Many thanks for listening. Bye bye.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your very first edition inside the week of you entertainment news here with me, Big Daddy. So starting here with Davido and Tyler linking up at the Coachella costume room, and of course the bond was great as they already did the video dancing to Tyler, a new song. She did it again. And moving away from Tyler, now Gucci don't cry out, say it tire with the dirty game inside the industry and the manipulation and the tweaks. According to him, say the fact that you know to do what they want, they will always lose you. And with all of him hard work we don't put in, he still look like an upcoming artist. And that of course she's tired of. And away from that one, they as the Europe tour, they start July to September for Cow Dinero teaser for the new song Buff Case, Daddy Rhymes, Cow and Black Snoop of course is out now. Well, Musselin, so official date for the album will be dropping on the 24th finally on all platforms, and it just don't taste me new freestyle. Go check it out. Well, part of the event will be happen this Eastern now St. Michael Field, where famous of course be headline. Well, with all of the activities will be happen, Drizzly we post about that one. They say he learned 2 things from a particular night, and 1 famous is on top and 2 Sabi Wood are the biggest now the East part. Well, famous be plead on behalf of LAJ and the entire fans. It was a massive one, and the show was a sold out. And finally, well, our very own Slim Peasy don't do up Alakiusa feature JKJ is out now on all platforms. Fanbull, I want to take this time and wish the manager of Epic Radio. So today, me and my colleagues with the entire management, we wish Teresa, well, I will say Naina, the Excellency Madam Teresa Thomas, of course, manager of Epic Radio, a happy birthday. We pray that God will continue to bless him, more wisdom and gracious day. Let's enjoy the day. This now all we get for inside the entertainment basket.
Happy birthday to you. You now, I wonder you now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear.
They trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars.
Na Hill Station. All of the stories plus the review of various stories in the newspapers they inside the show this morning. And for discuss those issues, I get inside the studio Solomon Sundu, Executive Director for Be Found, and I also get Mohamed Toby Kagbo. Good morning, gentlemen. Happy New Week.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning to our esteemed listeners and the people who watch you live on our Facebook and YouTube page.
Okay, straight off, we'll look at stories reported on the front pages. My first take now the Standard Times newspaper. A big banner headline, we discuss mutual desire for swift resolution. Vice President tells APC Council leaders. And also the snail pace of the tripartite agreement and its implications. Dr. Alex Bangura laments. And finally, OneXBet tournament kicks off Salon's 65th Independence celebration. All of the stories that Moigo gets at the Standard Times newspaper this morning.
I want to say thank you to, we always give preference to thank you to the two countries. We sit down and think about a project like that. We can recall the former president, late, blessed memory, Pakaba, we take, the Kwendu, Morovia, road, within the day in existence. Since 1932, I can recall that project has been on the unimaginable from then saying the day Pakaba can launch that one day. You look at again the road between Guinea and and Salon. Now Salon completes we on force for go reach now the Baramoya checkpoints. Where we say Guinea said don't take that they own. I don't know if they don't complete that side the way don't live. Now if Liberia say don't take this one, a very serious development. It means interconnectivity between the two countries here, Salon, Liberia. It will be the thing of the past if that road is complete. If you go on the other side and they then bridges, then road and all the way they will they travel, or they say exactly because Salon gets Bokutin and Bokutin the way Liberia wants. Liberia get Bokutin the way Salon wants. We get people in Liberia, you get people in a Salon, they can't do business now, then comfort sleepers there. Now people they can buy from Liberia, Guinea. We don't begin to produce that. So if transportation easier, I think say now a laudable projects, we hope that this specific period where they give that project will be complete at that time.
Now, looking at the project now, one, and looking at the relationship between Liberia and Sierra Leone, one go say a very good one over the years, and Liberia na one country where it's not easy for make you see get issues with Salon as a neighboring country, as a sister country or so. Apart from the road infrastructure, this road infrastructure, make we look at we trade. Liberia and Sierra Leone trade, comparing it to Guinea and Sierra Leone, how significant Liberia's Salon trade be in terms of goods and services, where a lot of people, mostly where you will see or ask them questions about who side and they buy the market and all, they will tell you that we can go buy in a Guinea. It's very, seldom for you say we go Liberia for go buy goods.
Salon don't be the hub. As I tell you, what I mentioned, let's former president, best memory, I say about that Kwendu. In those days, all the grab up. Kwendu na be the hub for the Manual Yuva Union. People they come on Liberia, Kana Kwendu. People they come on Guinea, Kana Kwendu. People they come out Ivory Coast, then Mali, they can do business.
So change.
Well, now the war.
Okay.
That I can tell you, see the war now in break down significantly. We make all things go bien. So that road projects we evidently from Kenema for reaching at them point in the now allow the venture one of the two I can say governance and continuity. Because when Pakaba launch we an scam because the money be on the na continuity. Like I tell you about the can be our own. Instead now under Pakaba, but we an scam complete time. So for me, this one, the significance in it, not up today like Biarum begin to business. As I mentioned, Salon get factories and another way that they can buy for me. You go, let's see goods where they come out from Salon, where they go, Liberia, they see Liberia, then serve the car with goods. It's significant. And not too as loud as we will talk about most of the goods where they come out Guinea. And we can measure up to them petty things, you understand? But it also significant. Salon gets a lot of produce there. In fact, some man working can at through Ivory Coast, it can Liberia, it can na Salon. Some man will go to rather for go Guinea. So now so it's significant. So now make us say if it done on time, it will be beneficial to one job creation for the two countries. Say they done their roads and the contractors the way they get for get the job, then the citizens we get for work, then man that's small skilled job them. Yeah? I think say na allowed to be venture for.
Okay, Toby.
I want to look at the road network, its significance to the two countries, and you find out during the launch of this road project, we talk about 255-kilometer road. It speaks a lot of good volume, and if you look at the camaraderie between the two presidents, it speaks something that this is a road, not just a road. It is something that we increase the bond between the two countries. If you look at the history between Salon and Liberia, I think Salon and Liberia not get something of casualties, but something of good memories between the two countries. And majority, I'll tell you, like waiting soon to say, yes, there are a couple of good businesses with these two countries now to share. Like, for example, I get a colleague where they reside in Liberia. There are a couple of materials when they can buy in a Salon, but it costs them a lot of funds for transport and back on Liberia. So the improvement of this road, it makes these things easy. It makes the economic situation in Liberia, I think it is something worrisome. But with infrastructure now, in terms of roads, I think that will also boost the economic value between the two countries. And this is a massive development. For example, I'm not jealous of Liberia, but again, I would love that Sierra Leone for really partake in this, because despite this is a project funded by Liberia that initiates this project, but again, the collaboration, Sierra Leone has a very big collaboration that has to do in terms of this road construction. So for me, and I think it's a very laudable one, I applaud the people of Liberia for thinking so smartly and say, let us work on this, and this will boost the economic value of Liberia greatly.
So compared to waiting Sundu make mention of, in the past where people from Sierra Leone, Guinea be used for the go buy markets in Liberia. So you think say that could be revived with the construction of the road? You
see, Marion, I beat the jealous of Guinea. Why plenty people from Liberia, plenty people from Salon, always they go to Guinea, forget goods and take out to the respective countries. I want to see Sierra Leone in that capacity to boost the economy. I want to see Liberia in that capacity. And I think this good construction is something these two countries are really coming close. They really come close for match up to the level of which Guinea did. Don't get me wrong, yes, Guinea gets a free port. That is one of the very big advantage to a country like Guinea. But again, it will also help for reduce the cost of when people in transport go like Guinea, go get their goods and come back. And now, if you go to Liberia, it is more accessible. Okay. If this good construction is done. This is a small road. We talk about 250-kilometer road and 255-kilometer road. So for me, and I think these two countries, like I say, one for coming to a close tie. Like within Guinea, the profit right now, the kind of goods that will come out like Guinea. You look at the robbers. These two countries can still produce this good thing, but you can't build good factories if you not get good roads. You can't build good hospitals if you not get good roads. When you get good roads, then you start to compete with countries like Guinea, and this is a very good starting point for the two countries.
Okay.
And
yes.
And Liberia, you ask, say very on air for let you see Liberia and Salon gets a kind of couscous. Yes. In those days, I can remember was small Samuel Doe and Papa Sheki where Samuel do take over Liberia, one of the things where it can bring now for close the border between Liberia and Salone.
Sure.
The reason being at that time because Tall Bats will be there, he and Papa Sheki na be good friend. So you can see say like when man take over, one of the things where they look for that you predecessor in party them, you get for cutting up. Now in Papa Sheki say don't worry. They say do close the door and door we open the door. Then say they will wait because Salone and Liberia be so significant.
Okay.
People they come out like in those days where you know they were big border and then say no get them break dance. People they come out Liberia, they kaya entertainment. So mine travel on be Liberia. We go like we talk that Liberia English we call they are mad them. So for me, I think say the tight that what they do. You come out, you go, you sleep, you come back. If you want the next morning, I think say it's significant for the two countries.
Okay, we move away from that to another topic. Kusai Nat Energy Power Project turbine done in the country, and according to government, they say this mark major step forward in the efforts for strengthening the country electricity generation capacity and address persistent power shortage in the country. According to reports, and say once they fully installed and this begin operate, the Nat Energy plant expected for boost national power supply, provide much needed relief to household and business and industrial operation. And according to the same report, energy experts then say that the 108 megawatt facility will nearly double the current generation capacity supplied by Kappa ship, more so for improved electricity availability during the dry season where the output, electricity output can decline. The project then saying a part of government's broader initiative aim for ensure a more stable and reliable energy mix for the country, and also talk about the optimism that the development will enhance economic productivity and improve living standard nationwide, and then say construction and installation activity go continue in the coming months with power generation projected for commence by early next year. And all this now because of the power outage where the country don't suffer from, especially in Freetown, and the stakeholders in the energy sector don't push as way for put an end to this, and this now one way for put an arrest to this particular issue we don't happen over the years. And they also make mention of renewable energy, where they say is the way to go, but the investments in renewable energy in the country limited at this moment. Also then say less than 36% of the country population connected to the national grid. Several other things, but all said and done, this has to do with improving electricity generation for the people of Sierra Leone. And according to government, this will double the normal, electricity power we the country don't get so far. But there are, various questions we need answers. Talking about sustainable projects, how sustainable this particular project be? I will start with Sundu.
Yeah, I like the end part of your presentation. There are so many questions to ask, and which is one where you don't present the sustainability of the we project there. I want to agree with you. The other day we'll be there. Me do this on my good governance because this week I not come out. I began other family issues where make I'm not able for do the good governance program. But on the net power project. When me the visit say, I make working council do the talk. Me na researcher, they do me own force. I don't want to know how person they think. What say the other day? I say yes, we compel governments. Now governments enroll for provide the basic necessity for the citizens, for which electricity I say it needed more than ever before. If we need an today, now me and you two now, we need to work out to laptop them. But then we phone their force. Then gadgets I will get as phone. They don't turn with everything inside. Sitting at the wall, I can say people will get their Android phone. Instead, you listen to them say, just Google what you want. It would give you exactly once you go through the necessary applications. So for me, power is needed more than ever before. Now, if this project when a 180 megawatts, then they done in 2027, I think say the capacity, and that's what I talk about. if the government they do something about the up-country side. Today you go now up-country side, most of the side and get lights. But people let's go some man sit down with him for the talk my joke. But if it's now it happen here. This power shortage, where dry season reach, we get this, power shortage, pass and get from do, big alternates the lights. I think so that could be the thing of the past. And the sustainability we talk about, now the salon person, the technical people we go for operate their machines and they people who go do them for their own selfish interest. Mickey always say this: governments now follow put them on their toes. This not the modern democracy. We urge government. We talk to them respectfully through the powers. Yeah? So if they do them, not seen a way for the bring question like this, the sustainability of them. Okay. Now we there we talk about one light. But now we see people and they go destroy transformer. Lunge pass with them bring bombs where. And Cambia pass with them go sit down the paramount chief and get and say this enough is enough. So what say I can say let people and left bad politicking. Let we think about the country in development. So if we hear about this thing, I agree with you, the sustainability of them. Now we get for manage the project itself. Now this is sustainability. Yeah.
Okay, yes, Toby.
Well, fortunately, I've been there the Kisi axis. Okay. Kisi Dockyard in particular, because this week Saturday, then gets the chairmanship election. So I've been fortunate for that around that community and talk to the three candidates then we get for stand for be the next chairperson or the next chairman, pardon me, Kisi Dockyard. The people of the community first done there for the past 2 months, they don't see light. 2 good months. They don't see light in Kisi Dockyard. I want to agree with my big brother at some point. Salon as a country, it is also being divided by politics. The way people think, they think about their political party than the country. The energy sector in the country don't be of a challenge since this governance came in, but not this governance inherited that problem. Salon as a country over the years, government they don't battle with energy. They don't battle with electricity supply. Freeton self when a freeton, not outside they get light. We get colleagues them, when able iron and close them, now officially can iron. Because of light. Should we celebrate this not power or should we ask questions? We should celebrate, but on the other hand, ask critical questions. I'm not going to ask questions about sustainability because their project is started well, not this country. Going to the first or second phase of this project. We don't get anything good for it.
But the government promised people sustainable electricity.
Exactly. That is not that point. That is the point.
Energy is kind of not a sustainable project because you look at it's just similar to the car partnership project. So well, it's not sustainable.
No, well, this I cannot say it is not sustainable until it is proven that way. Yes, this government promised sustainable light. But country like Senegal, for example, these are things we don't know the joke with. More recent, they are undergo constraints in terms of electricity. Now, the car partnership, this not the part where we don't rely on as a country, particularly Freeton, not even as a country, particularly Freeton, we don't rely on the car partnership. And I think we think critically for the thing now for put pressure on the government for reduce the time duration of this light when it starts in generation. Because, which means the people of Kisi Dockyard will still continue to undergo blackout. Maybe they're going to get some once upon a time. And it shouldn't be once upon a time based on the promises they made before they come into governance. It shouldn't be enough for it happen at once. So for me, we for ask government reduce the time duration of the generation of this. Not in 2027 and will start to generate and we'll get a few months to 2027 and it take processes, it take time for install them for they become effective. So for me I think it's something worth celebrating for the people of Freetown. And again, this if it come into effect, the the number, the light way the car power ship generates, it goes off past the car power ship. And currently, Freetown need like 60 megawatts or more.
Yeah.
But this is 108 megawatts, and it will even supply within Freetown to supply. Should we celebrate a bit celebration, but put pressure on the governance and not say energy?
What's the cost as well? Quite important to know, because we see governments may raise eyebrow about the cost of car power ship, electricity generation where them come, and later then we reach a consensus for look at the price and be agree on several price, and we don't hear rumors as that the government be the whole car power ship as well, and now we don't get a new energy power generation where then at the country without the actual cost not being talked about. We just know say the machine coming at the country and details about the cost, and if this therefore make the money people only pay for electricity increase and not all of those things we are yet to understand.
All right. Okay.
Soon you go come in later.
All right.
Let's just get a quick breakdown of this. The total figure. My big brother make a very good point. Modern day, you just use your phone and you get what you want. It depends on how you want for passive. Now, the total cost of this is around $400 million to $420 million. Look at the breakdown. $292 million. Now, a loan from the U.S. International Development Financial Corporation. That will get a loan of $292 million. $40 million loan from the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development. $85 million equity investment for project development, power, and energy. So the total is about £417 million. So you might add another cost.
Loan.
Yes, the loan. The NAT power project is a multi-$100 million investment worth around, I don't mention the money, the biggest power project ever in the history of Salone.
Now, one sector, I'm coming soon, please. Yeah, one sector where you hardly hear them grumble about them not being able to put, acquire the money where they put inside them project now the toll gate, because every now and then people they pass now the toll gate and they pay them fees, yeah. And now government is spending such a huge amount of money in this NAT power project, and we don't hear a lot of issues about electricity theft and EDSA or the ministry not being able to get their money back when they put into buying energy and all of those things. Look at the strategies where government as well, the ministry don't put in place as well for able require for get back the money as way then they put inside this project. At the end of the day, make you say government don't spend this money, but we not able pull them, and the projects end up not for be sustainable because of such issues.
No, when it comes to energy, I don't think any government in the world, apart from Salone, they lost in that capacity.
But the energy ministry don't say they are losing a huge amount of money to electricity theft.
Now, the same government, we don't get from the chief minister at one time accusing government offices, ministries, government agencies,
mosques and churches,
churches, which is say, and the thief light.
So we are saying what modalities they don't put in place, so when not go begin operate, they not begin see the same thing they have.
Do you know me problem I get with people of this country? When we look, we are not nationalistic. And I'm for pull me in this conversation.
Okay.
We are not nationalistic. If we are nationalistic, we for talk to every Sierra Leonean. Now we go cut them cable here. Now we, King Tom, I have a friend currently is in jail. As I speak in 2026, he's in jail. Then catch an appeal school, it a court cable for light King Tom. Sustainability, do you know what I want people to do? We need to establish within a government. Government not to pursue it up. Government, I do government in colleges school. One of the best government school you can find. Government, na me and you too. Government is for the people, by the people, and with the people.
How many people go understand that and able to abide by the rules and regulation, and the ministry, not put pressure in terms of cutting some of these issues or reducing some of those issues where they lead to energy generation loss or financial loss in the sector?
Well, if stiff measures been put in place, it is the responsibility of government for put strict measures.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
have agencies with charge with the responsibility for insist still measures. But for me, I think we need to engage for open the space, community engagement. Get a committee in the respective areas who say this thing will be stationed. Mind you, Kisi Dockyard, one of the community will not highly be affected with the high crime of drug. That I get that interview from all of the three candidates. This now one of them fight with them feel like say the need for eradicate drug in this community. For me, we should be looking at the broader picture. This will save Freetown in terms of light generation. It is expensive, even for 0.9 within the supply. It costs $1.3 million.
So therefore, see an increment in terms of the tariff.
I don't think the government for the think in that direction say they need for extort money from people in order in terms of
is
this
it extortion?
Well, one of the reasons why I say this is the question where you ask if there will be an increment. I don't think government for them for prioritize an increment in terms of light, because currently as we speak, some people can get top up now the meter, but they don't get light. So that is also a challenge. It's about prepaid. If you don't get top up now your meter, now you make you not forget light. That was what the promise when EDSA came in. So if we never arrive in that direction, it means government for we all not government, and let we enjoy the electricity in Freetown.
Quick one, Ansundo.
You know, you talk about costs for which, you know, Salone, that's going to be we major thing for we know about cost. But two things you mentioned, Naya, the sustainability, as I say, we the citizens, because now we own, you know, the benefits of waiting with the sky for getting the capital city. And this one, 108 megawatts. Now factory they will need na Salone. Me don't tell you say then, you know, the lights will they use, now utility lights will they use. But if we don't get factories the way they can, they produce, we then they don't standby generator and go there for standby business, but at least it will reduce costs in the area of production. Then one of the things we talk about, you know, how we for know the citizens. Now we in our government, just like we brother mentioned. Now education, I don't talk about this sensitization, you don't too much. Let we educate to people and say energy. And you ask question, energy is expensive around the world. But the thing is, if the affordability now we talk about a day, then we before say yes, you will get light, so you put your money, they forget the benefits we want for them. So for me, now win-win situation. Government is strive for doing energy is expensive, and you talk about the house of fire is stable a day with the car park. This is constant, not over a day. This now a day. If you go Kisi, I don't take part. The community people and say happy about that one day. Check Calais, in that community, the way they organize people, you understand. So, my brother talk about agencies. This has been the call. Even then, transformers in. We get security agencies and now we get OSD there, we get security there. Not to war with the pan. Una put send if Salone money you work, I forgot bond, pole, I forgot bond this. What we catch? Now, me ega na femito na. We see somebody, the sabotage beyond the account, then they want the way they give contracts. And the energy system also forgot to contracting system. Then meter. Because get people the way they connect illegally. That may be done, but let government get a meter tracking system. So that you go able to foresee all meters and whether they get light, how do they get time, how do they monitor, and I for be the case.
Before we take the last story, we'll go for a very short break, and we will come back. We take the final issue and open the phone line.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Every day they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or happy money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or happy money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money the flow. And by Maslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so learn responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Epic Radio 19.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an iPhone 16, cash prizes up to 11,500 leones, and a weekly free bet of up to 20%.
Epic
More
Radio.
bets mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEON and boost your game to the max. 1xBet. Game on. Together in the game.
Welcome back. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we will deal with a range of issues. We will look at our final story this morning before we pick calls. President Julius Maada Bio don commissioned the new National Communication Authority, NATCA headquarters, where they are Hill Station, and this, according to government, represents what they describe as symbol of progress and innovation inside the country digital journey. And of course, the state-of-the-art facility located Southridge IMAT, as I say, and this then say go boost advanced national connectivity and bring digital divide, bridge digital divide, more so now on the underserved community them, according to the president. He also said the new facility lay the groundwork for a secure, well-regulated digital ecosystem with data protection, where it say remain them top priority so far. So these were some of the words of President Julius Maada Bio, where they commissioned this new building over the weekend na Hill Station. And this particular building, we see after or during the commissioning, a lot of people take on social media talking about continuity, as them say. The building, the project was under an SBI in tenure, where then starts the project or the construction, and Julius Maada Bio presidents, they open them now, and this is all about continuity and all of those things where they be done the mention. A state-of-the-art building for NATCA, whilst a lot of people believe, say, there are so many things going on in NATCA, except if there are plans for reform NATCA and make them how President Bio say at this particular time soon do.
Marion, I think say we will talk about governance and continuity. Indeed, you see, we good governance program can its own issues. Last week, good governance program, we say citizens are calling on the government to continue with projects, not to abandon projects. Like, for example, road. Then road and they will also talk about Kamakwe, then road and the way, the past administration we don't take. Enough for be abandoned. Because now we taxpayers' money, whether not grants, not for we the people of Sierra Leone. Whether not loan, like what they talk about the net power project, now we the people they pay that money there. But if we also they pay the money there, let the benefits reach we, love feel them. So for me, I don't go to that building there. Now one of the best building na IMAT, one of me call let the Ministry of Communication even go for occupy part of the building, because them are the regulators. Now then are the supervising, ministry on top of NATCA.
So you think they for share the same building?
Yes.
What if they are, NATCA already get planned for the old building?
No, they're not able to take all. I'll tell you.
How you can tell?
Because I don't go to the building, and the building where you go there, you will not say the ministry, SSF way they superintend the NATCA they're supposed to. The reason being, when you talk about digital transformation, you talk about reforms. And the ministry way will do that one day. Now the Ministry of Communication and Technology.
So if you're saying that means in institution there are offices like DSTI also for the building.
If possible, because if you're able to undertake all of one day. Because government they pay, I know say Ministry of Communication like you Billy, other offices than supposed to. The government they pay too much. The reason why they bring this, government they pay extra money into extra buildings. You know that one day. Go meet one building or 10 where you look what's in the government they pay for it go over $20,000. So if most of their offices in they under one building, I think say they reduce government's expenditure extra, and that's I mean exactly. So for we now laudable venture, as I say, government and continuity, we open see like the I call them the procurement office na Tawail itself. And they pass the stand this I see that almost, but that building they don't overdue. It start from under the President Kuruma when self can meet the same project. He left I not done. We pray that this can go down now.
This project starts under the former chairman for NATCOM, when a NATCA now in tenure Momo Conte, the last man. And because of this project, a lot of people really applaud them. But at the same time, begin face issues after in debt for property, no property, talking about him using part of the money for the project, acquire properties in the country, and the one host the around the hill station as well, we don't get issues with government for season or for season because of government believes say some part of the money we more country for use or for develop that building they use them for acquire personal wealth and all.
Well,
is this a time for make government at least lay rest to that particular issue there because the building has already been completed?
Well, what forestalled the building completion one? That now one. I be the coordinator for the COI outreach. Momo Conte late disease. It try in one person self na Natka way he get the first lead to Natka. And under the tenor, Boku Monica, even under the Ministry of Information and Communication at that time, when this fiber optic, where IB Cargo starts, a commodity, Mohamed Bangura Cam, and the like. The COI be proof for say that billing for done. We make up say you say government in project is slow.
Okay.
Because we get what to call unexplained wealth. You cannot live, you understand, above your means that is expected you to be living in that office. If they pay you, for example, NASCAR, they pay big money. Do not say if they pay you $5,000, equivalent of $5,000, you for live beyond $5,000. They don't say that they pay you 50,000 leons or 40,000 if for live beyond that. You can get property. But when the government can see the delay of the project, that's in they go to the COI. That make most of the building, you talk about the late Minister of Education, Minkailu, who he say the demise, in building icon a Gloucester, yeah? Instead now from then to the Minister Education money we come, all of these things. You talk about the Minister of Agriculture, fertilizer the we come. All of these are preview to them. So certainly why they talk something now because a day na me annual sabi. So if them be say that case, they all of that COI case, so then they on appeal, so then they be don't get them back, government be don't be Caesar. Now where the government they talk about the incident, but now ongoing cases. And one of the good things where the government do, all one the way they find guilty, then be get a space for appeal. They without then go to appeal call and fee, then go to Supreme Court. So the highest body, if you give property back, meaning they don't do all necessary investigations for say no, this building they within your means.
Okay.
So
now where the man don't die, what think it happen? Even if the issues may still there in a court.
Yes, so if they able win them, they get family. I can say about late Usubwe. Are they Usubwe in property that will be there under investigation? In Pikinde, where they can go to court of appeal in lawyers, the cases, the house, because the man don't get money. Then find out, say no, then property, then they, no. Like the Minister of Local Government, Diana Konomani himself, that in Osway he gets, himself go, because the woman they do mining, now be business person. So all of them that say the government away then they come and whether with the outreach you dissolve that particular section there because now be under civil society where me be the represent. So for we whether area they now will be the inform people as to what's in the happen. So this na call to the Ministry of Justice where they deal with that's the SG, the Solicitor General for Sidona will say let them come out and tell we how then seizure of them property then they how they don't do them. The other so you say government don't send Bailey for pull people them out. So all and for inform the public.
Okay, so be quick one as with the pick calls.
Well, it is commendable, but the issue of governance as a continuity, Dande, I want to ask a question if it don't fully be practiced between these two political parties. Majority of the people that are saying governance is continuity, I'm not saying they belong to the All People's Congress, but in other hands, these are rumors, couple of allegations we don't get. One, every sitting government would love to commission the NATCA building because it is one of the significant parts or wing of government which many people don't pay keen attention to. In terms of we data generation, currently there are crises around telecommunications. You get your phone, so you get data, but your messages are not coming in because of the current state of some of these mobile operations. So for me, it is worth commending and is worth celebrating. In the side of saying, making recognition that governance is continuity, I really like, for be honest. Let me go back during to the days of Ernest Coleman when in term of came off, when in 5 years they came to an end the second time. There were buildings where he commissioned when they even reach 70% completion or 80% completion. Do you know why? They want those buildings for be commissioned under a name. That is why. For example, there's a market around Savo Street area. He commissioned that marketplace there when it was not fully completed. Again, yes, the former NATCA boss of blessed memory, he played a significant role in transforming NATCA for they acquired that. Yes, should he be celebrated? Yes, he should be celebrated. But not mentioning them, not for take the significant importance of waiting that building they could give to the people of this country. That is a very big name in terms of transforming NATCA. Yes, he was a very good person as a boss na NATCA. Yes, I agree with all of this. But follow not mentioning name, not for take all of the good image that we'll get from NATCA, say because they don't mention them, that should be a talking point. It shouldn't be a talking point. If we want to think nationalistic, it should be a talking point that let us push the government and ensuring, say, the digital landscape of this country be highly be respected.
Okay, with the pick calls now 079-994-993, and the number for calling inside the show and make your contribution regarding the issues being discussed. We get with first caller on the phone. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, your name outside the call from.
Good morning. I call from Portugal.
Go ahead.
Mama. This like business from outside to explain. I know it's more than campus like project. We close to election at year left. Those can install like we don't close to election. I think the campus like of people pull them up. I put it to election they on 1 month or 2 months to election and $10 price of people. How long for this? And for money they go full to people on time. We know fully people only time look at it for morning to the like so we have to be to go morning people now like nothing. Each no year and 10 minutes on what means that low activity. I don't have but that is to work out. I'm not talking. Either they will go. They like that to go in. Stop talking. Go push for a doctor to know that too. But then go to the end. Like no call for two. And then they like the gap.
Okay, thank you. 079-994-993. Call and make a contribution regarding the issues we discussed this morning. Hello, your name outside the call from.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from
Bakar, go ahead.
Indeed, governance are consuming. And waiting President Bill, the tangible issue right now. What should they expect? Ali, Aboleki knows the time they read and count that sheet, are only for manage the situation for let them be able to amend the Bumbuna. But if this government gets your strategy, you don't need 49, waiting the past government left, they begin to say they knock out light, the next way they go, you politicize all angles. Hello?
Go ahead.
You politicize all angles. Then you come again, look to NAXA, where then the try for see. Communications alone is very poor. And watch again, even electricity, how many tariffs will they pay? Did they buy 100,000 at 18 and they give you? When first time they buy 100,000 and they give you 100 and some. What kind of confidence over get? Even the credit they will they buy. That issue. All land, thank you.
Okay, 079-994-993. Now the number for call. People they talk about the credit when they buy or data connection, slow connectivity and all. Well, perhaps that all of those things will come to a rest with the new facility. Good morning. Your name outside the call from.
Moses, yes.
Moses, go ahead.
We talk about MP. I know I know the cash down government. This very MP, they wouldn't be who cannot be the appointed in that. That makes them transform there. And I want to go to Muna AC now. We know they like all they are like. We know they get now. They put block them. Then talk inside the transformer. They can't move up the company. 1 month really they like. I want my inside the try when they get security when they put at the substation there. When they collect money, they get light, they pay for the meter. We know they get the current, we know they get the light we pay for. And you go to everything about them for the put up. Say government, and the government calling institution, you know, for the child Peter, they get money, we for the pay, we for the take security for people at them places. We just have a low level to class out, to put a market all on 12.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Would you pick more calls? 07999949993. Do you want a natural tea that refreshes your body? Looking for something healthy and gentle on digestion? Want a tea that keeps you feeling fresh all day? ROT has got you covered. Made from naturally grown tea leaves, it's healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bags in every pack, there is always more to enjoy and share. ROT, natural freshness in every sip. Brought to you by Karel. Good morning. You name outside the call from.
Good morning, Pa. This is Nadi Lion.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, but Allah help you in this country. You know me, they go to the highway, the Mano River, in the way they want to. But we know they will benefit that Mano River union day because what you know, the other neighboring countries they benefit. Because one thing, you go load something, you get goods, you go load up. I see the listeners alone, the police are watching. You know, it's like saying, kill, harass you. But then now, when you put something you go with them, then anyhow you know them. Then believe saying for the citizen, if they allow you pass, you are they tell the gladdy, you the driver the gladdy. But you cannot, from the toll get them, checkpoint them, all sides. How will we benefit them in a day? So you know, it comes to the other side when I talk about, you know, this MPA. You know, they couldn't able benefit MPA because the cook was there inside. You the cap, you pay Mr. Sabi. You pay GST. You buy 10 cents. You pay GST 10 cents. We don't ever see when the private side the benefits are low man.
Okay.
Go on a road transport. Me go there, even I go there for go like Siwa Mutuka. The toilet, now so water. Now so the water.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
You know,
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. We'll pick a few more calls. 079994993. We'll get another caller on the phone. Good morning. Your name outside the call from. Hello.
No.
Your name outside the call from. Suleiman, go ahead.
Sister Sierra Leone, you know what in the problem? Why you colleague they say na education and I go with them. Education that no me say na the paper independent no more na education. The citizen and government get for building citizen. If they miss or do that one, then I say that you don't get. It not go easy for me go before. And even for this right who they talk to. Part of the thing they would the problem where energy get na education no they did now between APC and SLPP. That thing they don't think na people they mind for say me not SL me not na APC me
okay.
And if they not change that system, they say that you know they go before it not go easy.
Thank you,
because
Suleiman.
President Sekastimi begin a boom now. Not the one they work and they no continue with them better.
Thank you.
And get water for make we get energy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give some people in wisdom.
We'll take 3 more calls and wrap up the show this morning. 079994993. Hello, your name outside the call from.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Something I'm
your name?
Mr. Davla.
Yeah.
Madina. But we don't pass 2 weeks now, we get correct like at all. For charge phone set no problem. And we all the people they phone set now freeze that all of well. Then correct like at all.
Okay, thank you. 079 when the same issue we talk about electricity, light issue na Freetown. 07999949993. Good morning. Hello, your name outside the call from?
The call from St. Jamila Samuel.
Yes, Samuel, go ahead.
What I try for say this continuity in the well, if not for that, make we give back about credits. Because most of the road work they do. That back about pay for in this country. But it's like could I get the place now this. So if Mother himself don't open under, I guess I get the praise. But all the tell they go talk. You know, I would begin and I would this was so no, you're wrong. What I praise it, let them praise it. Thank you.
No, well, I'm not saying anybody to go talk. Then just states the obvious that a particular person starts a project and No, I don't feel say anybody go talk. Then just, applaud the particular person when are the late man for the project and the way it don't come into completion. I don't feel say any go come up and they will speak one more call. But before that, do you want a coffee that wakes you up instantly? Looking for a smooth, aromatic taste you can enjoy anytime? Need energy to stay active all day? Our cafe has got you covered. It's 100% pure, smooth, and aromatic, keeping you energetic and active all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bold cup that fits perfectly into your busy lifestyle. Our cafe, stay energetic, stay active all day. Brought to you by Karel. With the people last call and we end the show. Hello, you name outside the call from.
Yeah, good morning, Maria.
Good morning.
Yes, Lord. But Mr. Sheriff, you're concerned about this whole thing, whether begin, whether reach middle, whether finish, whether finish, not say that it is. They say the end justify the bills. Okay. Hi. This the commission, what commission, no commission, commission, this, commission, that. No. Where APC have the now vice president office, they meet they don't bill and dog, except but Takaba don't bill and dog, they don't commissioner APC camp. Look at the CID headquarters now. They don't bill and dog, they're not commissioner, except the APC camp commissioner. Look the first headquarters at Tower Hill. Oh, they say it don't mean nothing. But that commission, they say when the team in there, and this NATCA office particularly, it not be mean nothing, not be carcass or white elephant. No, they don't can finish them. They don't use food to eat. Not that matter, Miss Sister.
Okay, thank you.
So let me talk about it. Yeah?
Your time done. Well, we're not going to pick any more calls again. I will start with Sundu as a way of wrapping up in a few seconds. Sundu.
Yeah, the one that we talk about the slow digital, connections. I think say with the building, I talk about reforms. For anything we talk about, salon reforms. Now we get forever for little. We will do reforms, but good thing in the way we come. Yeah. Then also the possibility talk about energy. This war long crisis, if energy is needed now ever than before. The past administration of former President Nkrumah then take light system, maybe they from that 6 point something, then they from 30.5%. This government don't come, they don't do up to 36.6%. Then at the figure that's where they give it, but still they say not enough. Nobody no go sit down, agree with me, say Freetown or they expand. As I speak, me know boku projects like the Peninsula. If you go now, that JICA project, this now one old company we get for take from the Peninsula go round. Where Waterloo get for connect the inside and the Kent and the other side them. They depend on for now on to 2027 go day. The other possible way talk about political developments when are close to elections, energy. Now, maybe don't mean I want me of me call land that let we privatize like where the city would always say government get for can share. Let get borrows where every company they take care. Let not just be one side. If for example from Godgish, where side the boundary from that Levuma for go. If my one company they take over, they let take over the CBD. Okay. You understand? So for me, I think this now one laudable project for say 108 megawatts. Where they use now Freetown at 16 for use. It means they go beyond Freetown say. So they expect say with this project because now energy now get the life. Just the quick that call us say na Allentown. Now then we sustainability day right now. We cook soup them, we thing them in a freezer. If light not day for preserver, a bad. Yeah. Okay. So for me, governments na continuity. Me brother ask something say a one for the continuity. But could see in the way now we can politicize them. But from where Pakaba left projects and Escam, it completes on them. One of the things where I go agree with me, brother, to be we say some project they done and they go commissioner. Then they have to under the past administration, even the Sewa building, it not be done. But then go commissioner, just forget political game.
Commissioner will go turn the sword.
No, then we say don't safe. Now when this government can then
under an SM
oh yes. I can tell you when I want proponents of that thing. So for me, when this government can then revisit the whole billing structure. In fact, the billing, that bill if it like it don't collapse. Then get for go back, then restructure and call other consultants and can look at it. So for me, now then political development to no ones. Let development be sustainable for the people of Sierra Leone, right? Now we talk about police barrier, about the road. As I say, the good governance they pick on so many issues. the Inspector General of Police, they don't do so many good work. We talk about the CI, the police headquarters right now. If that they done, it could be state of the art within that center there.
Okay.
But one of the things we get for make a name, the police division, more like the traffic management system, we media talk about. This nothing they employ the media for invite the traffic management system. This too much of checkpoints, barriers, even within Freetown. Then 5 Leon, 10 Leon, they keke, the booking, Petco business they high. Them things don't cost a lot of money now. We the end users are calling because now we they pay. If that man go pay you 10, 50, 20,000 for the day, now we get for payback.
Okay.
So this traffic management system, that division, the Inspector General get for look at them very keenly, very important for the people of Marcel. I learn with this, the one we talk about, education. That's always at the talk. We need education, and I will continue for say sensitization has been more, but the education now for 10 Salomon say, like we talk about how government, community driven, within them community and they them and transform them. We say for them get a watch. Anybody we come for destroy thing we na work for benefit, now we put them to tax. Like way they do bomb swear na Lunge, the one at Cambia, all of this no need bomb swear. Though we take on we say now we property, government they can't go, but we left now for we.
Thank you, Toby.
Thank you very much, Marion, to we callers. I feel one for just appreciate the efforts of our callers them this morning in respect of issues them all on this course. And again, we should be looking at there always for be a difference between who started a job and who that complete time. People can joke, say, now messing than they suffer for bill, carpenters, but we paint a kind paint because the color of the paint. They forget about the messiner, the carpenter, the plumber, everybody, the labor, and they say, this was the final, and paints are fine. So the painter take the praises. People not even say, I want to commend the contractors that will build this house. It is the same way in politics. It is the end point that makes the news. So for me, I'd expect it is good that I want to see APC return back to full participation in governance, because these are the critical issues as we're speaking of the country. I want to see constant light, but the honest reality is, Salone, we are far away before we get 24-hour light for 1 month complete.
Okay.
That is the reality.
Thank you so much, Mohamed Tobikabo and Solomon Sundu, for joining us this morning. Thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wonder, give you technical support in the studio. Abubakar Bendu and Soyusi Semekonaso live na Facebook and YouTube. The producers of the show na Fatima Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojukutusoya, executive producer. Teresa Thomas, who is celebrating birthday today. We're the station manager. Happy and a blessed birthday. Wishing you God's wishes, blessing, and all the things we wish for yourself. And boku money. Until tomorrow, where we go joining again for another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious, George, say do have a beautiful day and tata.